Welcome to Bargain Bin Saturdays, where I review movies I've picked up out of the $5 bin in my local Walmart. In this week's episode, we'll be taking a look at the Runt Page and Little Miss Marker. Though I'll be covering the Runt Page first, which is a 10-minute short created back in the 30s, starring the Baby Stars. Though what truly makes this movie noteworthy is that it marks the first appearance of Shirley Temple in a movie. On the downside, this short isn't any good in my opinion, and the two major reasons behind this can be seen in almost any clip from this short.
Oh, Bill, you've broken your word. There was these frightful reporters again, and the train leaving in a few minutes.
Don't worry, baby. We'll make it. It's okay.
Besides the questionable choice of having all these children stars basically wearing overly large cloth diapers with ginormous safety pins within them, this movie also has all the child stars obviously being dubbed over, which shatters my ability to believe even before this short has a chance to explain what's going on. And if those decisions weren't bad enough, then we also feature some rather questionable editing as well.
Hello.
Yes, I realize I'm probably being overly harsh since I'm explaining this movie from the mindset of a modern viewer, and not that of someone from the 30s, but I can't help but find this movie atrocious. Even the jokes don't go over that well. Then again, one of the jokes in this movie is to break the fourth wall. All in all, I'd say the Runt Page isn't worth watching.
Holy smokes, Wally, you got here quick.
You can do anything in the movies, kid.
Well, with that piece of garbage out of the way, it's time to move on to Little Miss Marker.
My name is Martha Jane.
Hey, that's very coincidental. Marthy sounds like Marker, and that's just what she is.
Little Miss Marker.
Little Miss Marker is the story of Martha, a girl left as an IOU for a bet on a horse race. Of course, the outcome of that race has been fixed, so the horse everyone was betting on ends up losing, which leaves Martha in the care of those running the racing racket. And of course, as time passes, she begins to melt their hearts and make them learn to care about others again. And while these criminals have been turned soft, they soon discover that Martha has become hard and jaded like they used to be. So in order to restore her back to what she was before she met the gang, they decide to stage a feast based on her love of King Arthur in order to restore her previous state of childlike innocence. The biggest problem I have with the narrative in this movie is the ending, to be honest. The change of heart that Steve goes through near the end feels more like a plot contrivance to me since he barely interacts with Martha at all, and his parting words about his good, life-giving blood just ring hollow. On the bright side, Steve feels like the only plot-important character to not get any development, and to be honest, the movie would probably feel a bit crowded if they did try to shoehorn him in, considering he would already have to spend time with 3 other characters. On the plus side, this movie does feature some solid performances, and knows when to break the mood with a little comedy. In short, this movie manages to still be funny, while being about character growth and development throughout.
Hey, what is this? Well, you told us to mind her and she wanted it.
To be honest, I don't have much to say about this movie in terms of its visuals or effects. While all the sets are alright and work, it doesn't change the fact that the movie is more about the connections between characters and the conversations that take place between them. In short, the sets and so on feel like they have all the necessity of a stage play. About the only real disappointment here, to be honest, is that Shirley only has one musical number. Albeit that musical number has a purpose beyond being entertaining. It also shows a bond forming between Martha and this movie's female lead, who is best described as a gold digger. Little Miss Marker is a rather enjoyable experience, to be honest, but a difficult movie to talk about since it's so character-driven. And to go into details about the characters would require me to give away more details about the movie than I want to, since I may give away too many spoilers and ruin the experience. But it's definitely a movie to check out if you have the time.